Hi everybody, this is Trea Lavery. I'm a reporter with MassLive. I'm in downtown Salem right now for Halloween. This is actually my second October living in Salem, so I figured I would give everyone a look at how busy it is on the busiest day of the year. So right now I am on Essex Street, which is the main road downtown. This is one half of the street. The other half is always pedestrian only, but on this side they've blocked off the street for today because of how many people are coming to visit. So if we head down this way, we're gonna go past the famous Bewitched statue, celebrating the very popular TV show, and then we're gonna head across the street to the other side of Essex Street, where you're gonna see a lot of performers, people in costumes, and lots of shops that sell typical Salem goods like witch stuff and Salem t-shirts. Here's the statue where lots of people like to take photos. We're gonna head across the street so you can see what it's like in the busy part. They have to have a lot of police around downtown today, and really for most of October because of how busy it gets. You can't see because of the crowd right now, but there is a Salem police officer over there directing traffic and letting all of the pedestrians cross when it's safe. So this is the always pedestrian portion of Essex Street. You can see we've got some outdoor vendors as well as the permanent brick and mortar stores. Moon's gift shop is very popular. You can see that they have a line outside the door. That's common on Halloween especially, but throughout October. Here's another one with a line out the door. It's Twilight House. They sell a lot of t-shirts and souvenirs. Over here you can see one of the costume performers. A lot of folks put on really elaborate costumes and then they collect tips in exchange for taking photos of people. We have a booth from the Salem Police Department, their canine team. Nightmare Gallery is another popular attraction here. There is almost always a line down the street when I walk by here in October. Jack Skellington here, character from the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. He's a fixture on Essex Street. He's there almost every day. And down there you can see the Old Town Hall, which was featured in the movie Hocus Pocus, which is a big draw for a lot of the people who are coming to visit. Last I checked, the estimate for how many people are going to be visiting Salem this month is 1.2 million. And tonight they're expecting, I believe, about 100,000 visitors. They have performances and fireworks at the end of the night to finish off the month of events. Unfortunately, there are only about 4,000 parking spots in downtown Salem, which is why the mayor and the rest of the city are always asking people not to drive because the streets get very clogged up and there are very few places to park. Salem has been doing its Haunted Happenings events since the 80s. That's what they call the month of events and programming in downtown. They introduced it, as a way to bring in tourists, and I think they probably did not expect in the 80s just how many people would be coming in 2024. The number of visitors just goes up every single year. Got a face painting booth here.
Probably in Boston at some point.
There's always a lot of live music buskers on Essex Street during the busy part of the year. So it gets pretty loud down here. Here we have the entrance to the Witch City Mall. There's some more stores inside, some food. I've been told that the bathrooms inside the Witch City Mall are some of the worst public bathrooms in the world, just because of how many people are going through there. I have not used them myself, but that's what I've been told. Got some food stalls, but there's also plenty of restaurants downtown if you can manage to get a table, which is pretty tough at this point. A lot of restaurants don't do reservations in October just because of how many people are coming in, so it can get pretty busy, just like everything else. Up here we have the entrance to the Essex Museum. They currently have a exhibit going on about the witch trials, and also one about conjuring the spirit world. I haven't been to visit either one yet, but I am hoping to. Salem residents get in free all year round. Not everybody is a fan of Halloween, unfortunately. This is the Essex Museum pop-up shop. They have a bunch of merchandise that is all ghost themed right now. Previously they had the bat box, so that was all bat themed items because they had an exhibit going on all about bats. But unfortunately I think that exhibit is closed now. But you can get lots of ghost themed items at the Ghost Box pop-up shop and support the Essex Museum. This is the Halloween Museum.
And I'm still looking for my next part.
Another booth for the police department. I haven't seen any tour groups yet today, but that's probably because they're not walking down Essex Street where it's really busy. But there are always a lot of tours available, whether you're more interested in history or ghost stories, whatever you want to learn about. There will be a tour group for you that can bring you around, sit downtown the city, and see all the important sites. We're now at Hawthorne Boulevard, and if we head down the street here, we're going to be able to arrive at the Salem Common, where there is a market going on with lots of local vendors, food. This here is Goodnight Fatties. They're a cookie restaurant. They specialize in fresh baked cookies. They're usually open only on Friday and Saturday nights, but it looks like they're open a few extra hours this week because of all the people coming in. Before I head across the street to the Common, that over there is the Witch Museum. I've heard it called one of the worst tourist traps in the world. But there are always lots of people trying to visit, trying to get tickets. I believe that they sell out pretty much every single day in October because of how many people want to check it out. I'm gonna head across the street now to the Salem Common. You can see there's lots of food stalls here, lots of folks having lunch at the picnic tables. But if we head through here, past the food stalls, you'll be able to see lots of vendor stalls. A lot of these folks are locals that vend at a lot of the